Hey, how's it going, everybody? All right, so today I am gonna talk about our dev meetup that's coming up, and we're talking about our repository. So if you can see here, if you go to our page, there'll be link below. GitHub slash danmax slash dev meetup 23, and from here you can fork this GitHub, and you can then branch out, and this is gonna allow you to download our Adventure Express service now for your PDI, for your instance, and you can import this. Make sure you connect your GitHub, and once you are connected, you can import the app and just put on your branch on your fork. You're gonna copy your address here, and you're gonna connect to your GitHub. Make sure you have your credentials set up. Okay, so if you don't have your credentials set up, there's a video for that. But once you go into there, then you can connect to your GitHub page, and it will import the project. Okay, and once you got your project imported, then you'll be able to see where we at on the current progress of the project, which you'll see our database with all the tables, our pages, our experiences, and any flows, okay? And the permissions, of course. All right, so that will download the whole project in your own instance, and you can then work on it. All right, so if we look in the folder, here it shows our README, which also takes you to the contributing. So make sure that when you set up a pull request, you have a good description. Also, uh, make sure it's not like many updates. So work on one feature at a time, and then import that as you go. Okay. So decide what kind of feature you want to work on. So right now, let me just explain a little bit about our project. So Adventure Express is a project it allows parents transportation for their children from home to school, and to school for aftercare, and from aftercare to home, or from school to home. Okay, so they can sign up through a form. So on our last video, we were talking about our service catalog that we created, and on the service catalog, we created also a flow, which so here is our service catalog. Actually, here is our catalog item, and it creates a flow, and we create a flow. So this is a work in progress. So right now, the next thing that we are going to be working on, which by when we have the meetup coming up, this project should be done. So if anybody's interested in contributing, definitely check our links on the description, and you can download the project and you can contribute to it. So right now, I do have a few ideas here. So we want to create a automated task creation for the schedule events. So I'm thinking of for the person picking up the students, right? So that week it will create all the schedule for all the students who are signed up, and it will create a route to pick up the students and to take them to school, and it will automatically like notify the students, parents that their child is being picked up and delivered to school. Okay, so we will create like a schedule for the driver to, like a dispatch route for the driver to go pick up students, and the app will guide them with the map, and it will show the students that need to be picked up in certain locations, and then it will take them to the next destination and the name of the student that they're picking up, and then they will be scheduled to go to schools, and they'll be dropped off. Okay, and they will have the timings, and it will have the students they'll pick up from school, and they'll take them home, and then the students that will stay to go to the aftercare. Okay. And then from the aftercare, then it'll have the final, um, the parents will pick them up, or we will take them to their homes, from the aftercare, which, you know, the parents will usually just pick them up from aftercare. Also, there will be a way for the driver to see like a dashboard, and the parents a dashboard. And let's see, bring in student data from other sources. So I guess that will be like importing it from somewhere. And then create a way to track trip counts. Okay, and then it'll be like a report that shows all the trips for the students, for the parents. And also, we have a contract that the person will select. So they can probably, it could be like a service catalog. So they pick what they want to sign up for, and then it'll give them a price, and then that price they can sign up for weekly payments, or they can sign up for to pay it all up front, or to pay it month to month, and then it will create a schedule, and then that schedule the parents can see it, and they can pick the days that they don't need, I guess, or pick all the days that they do need. And I think that's it. And then there's gonna be like all the other reports that come along with it. But as far as um, the project is concerned, maybe this will be like maybe later on the project, like a map that will track the locations. And let me see what else. So there'll be the parent that can log in and they can update the information on the student. Also, there'll be any student, if there's any conditions like allergies or anything we need to know regarding the student, for like lunch or snacks. Also, if there's anything else, we can also add. But as far as the project itself, that will be pretty much it. Okay, so this is our first project. So once we complete this project, I got many other ideas that we can work on. But this project, um, it could be considered to be entered into the competition that they got going on right now, the Debbies. So if we go to developers, to the blog, we have an announcement they just made last week about a competition they got going on. So let's see where it is. Look, introducing the Debies right here on the 21st. And this project is App of the Year contest. Wow. Show off your innovation and creativity, inspire your peers, and get major community recognition. Of course, swag. Let me get some swag. So what exactly is the Devies contest? We have built an awesome app that has transformed your organization. Or have you built one? You simply to simplify your team's workflow. So they have three categories. They have for companies, like people that develop in their companies, they can submit their latest project that they work on all year. And then they have citizen developers, right, like yourself, that have developed some idea. And what's the other one? So the Devies is perfect opportunity to show off your solution and accomplishments. The contest is open to everybody, professional developers, citizen developers, people who don't build app as their primary job function. By entering the contest, you'll be able to score swag, showcase your work, and inspire your peers to build on apps at ServiceNow that continue to transform. You can enter solo or with a team. Okay, is the Devi contest for me? Yes, of course. Whether you are a pro developer or someone with no coding experience, the possibilities of what you can build in ServiceNow is endless. Based on your team skills and set application, the Devies will be awarded two prizes: one overall app of the year, and the other a specialized category citizen app developer of the year. Pizza. I read pizza, but it says prize, where the app is primarily built by citizen developers, individuals who don't write code as part of their daily jobs, right? So every eligible app submission will score ServiceNow swags, MVP points, and community recognition. You and your team will also be running to become finalists in the two categories of App of the Year. Awesome. So they got $4,000 prize, App of the Year trophy, the Devies, exclusive prize bundle. Sport one of a kind jacket and scarf. Developer net meetups and other community events. Everyone know that the Devi 2023 championship. All right. The full passes to knowledge. You're getting knowledge here, okay? Nice. All right, so there's a whole bunch of stuff to read here. So we got February 21st, last week, is the first week, March 10. All right. So this is perfect because we already started our project, right? So how many entries can we have? March 31st, finalists. Da-da-da. So May 18, winners will be revealed. Oh my gosh, it's a surprise. So you gotta wait 2 months. All right. Jump in and enter now. Okay, so where do we enter? How do we enter? First, visit official page contest and apply. Okay, let's do application. Submit your app. Okay, so is it like, can you save it or you gotta submit it right now? All right, so you fill up this thing, coding experience, right? What's your contribution to the app? What best describes your department? So you pick, all right, pick. Type. Are you team entering Devies as a pro citizens? Yo, the pros, they better show like some amazing stuff, you know. Oh, it does a change request. Your company name. What's your primary relationship with ServiceNow? Other. What's your app originally developed for another organization? No, it's just for me. Quatrix. Quatrix. Alright, so you fill this up. What? I can't check mark this. Team lead information. I don't get it. It's one field. What do you feel about one field full names? Huh? How do you get that? For most people, it's easy because first and last name. But like first, middle name, hyphenated name, two last names. Who am I? I'm a TSC dev. All right, TSC dev. Oh, do you use your work email or your personal email? Okay. My incognito email. All right, now be all calling me at the same time, okay? What's your contribution to that? Build the entire thing with my team, of course. My team. So who wanna be part of my team, huh? Leave a comment below. Central best described department you work in. Well, I work with all of y'all. You guys send us cases all day, every day. Customer service. Okay, I'm a customer service. Yes. How may I serve you? Thriving solutions. Fanboys. We are fanboys. What does that stand for? You know, there's a thing to for writing. Okay, great. What department will this app be built for? Um, transportation. We are entering the Debbies. What's your app service now? App identifier. Oh my gosh. What is that? App name. Instance name. What is it? I don't know. Is it this? Venture Express. Scope app name. What's the name of your app? Oh, it's Adventures. What's your app's instance name? Scope name. Instance name. Where do I find that? You have to publish it. Internal store. Disable. Uploading is disabled. Please contact administrator. For the Devies. Oh, I can't access this app. Okay, I can't do it. Oh well. We'll work on the project. I mean this is hard. What do I put here? It's Adventure Express. Okay, let's put the scope. I know the scope. I can find the scope. Tables. Okay, it's right here. Scope. Scope. Adventure Express. It's the scope. I don't know what to tell them. Sure, Adventure Express. What's your app scope name again? All right. Instance name, app name. So, I mean, we're doing it from our own scope name. Okay, we can find this. This is somewhere in here. We see the scope name all the places. So this app basically, like, people will sign up their own. They'll sign up. The parents will sign up. They'll put their children. So that's a big thing. Like parent children parent-children relationship. So here we have like separate table for that. So what I was trying to do in the flow earlier was, okay, we got parent, we got child, and then we got a relationship of, okay, this is this relationship basically. Right here, relationship. So in the flow, I'm like, how do we know these relationships? How is this happening? So I'm like, oh, let's create a decision table. That thing was crazy. Decision tables in ServiceNow, fantastic. How to use them, challenging. Once you know how to use them, they're okay. The first one you use, it's like you gotta know what you want, right? But on this one, we want the parent, right? So let's create a. Do we have a form for this? Okay, so we have. Okay, let's preview. So the Debbie's are still over here somewhere. What's the instant name of your app running on? So why they ask these things? Like, you should ask this first. Everybody knows that, right? It's like easy. It's right there. What do you want? You want the whole thing? Yes, this first. And then the scope is like, okay, let's find the scope somewhere. All right, so see, this is what we don't want. Two first parents, two sons, relationship to student, father. Father. Relationship to parent, son. Okay. So we got a flow that will do this. Can't say it. Right. But we don't want duplicate parents. We don't want duplicate children, right? That's the challenge. Oh, okay, see, look at this. Who's who? What am I looking at? Pick the right one, of course. Student. Okay, see, now here I see the names, huh? You got son. And we got father. Boom. Yes. Son. Father. Alright, so we want to like automatically do this part, right? And then you got spouse, right? Spouse, because they're family. I can pick them up. He can receive them, right? So like this family dynamic thing is like, how do you create that? How do you manage that? Okay, let me see who this is. That's not the right one. I picked the same one. I picked nobody here, and I picked that one. Okay, so now she gotta have the same son, mother, right? Mother, but she is spouse of Daniel now. So you see all the relationships that get created in 4 people. You get like 8 relationships, right? Or 6. Get 4, 6, 10. Son. Now another way to do this is like these people are in they're in 2 separate tables, right? So the relationship is parent and student, right? But you can have like person and person, and then you have relationship person 1 to relationship person 2, reciprocal relationships. So that way everybody's a person, right? You don't have different tables. We got different tables here for parent, student, and driver, right? They can all be in the same table. They're all people, right? So maybe that like we're like maybe you're not doing it right that way, but that's how we have it in this table right here. Okay, so we created the parent-child relationships, which is parent-student relationships. All right, so if you look at the relationship table, we have these relationships. We got this one that doesn't work. So it's only parent to student. So it's not student to student or, yeah. So the reason I did it that way is, you know, the parent just has like specifics to the parent, and then the student is just the students, specific to the student. But they all could have been in the same table. They're not. Just because this is just specifically for this. Now, if it was more general, probably you can have yeah, because now parent to parent spouse, right? They're not like if this was all relate, then we'll have a whole bunch of relationships, right? Everybody has a relationship to somebody. But for the purposes of this app, that's all we got. Okay. So those are the relationships. I created a flow to handle that, and it still needs some work. So this creates a parent-child relationship. It's supposed to, but it only creates the records. Which, if you think about it, if you're just doing that, then you really don't need a relationship table. if that's all you're going to do, parent to child relationship, it's a given, right? So if you go to your student, you can just put a parent 1, parent 2, or you put parents because a parent can have multiple children can have multiple parents. So if you were gonna do that, it's gonna be a list collector, right? Parents or you do let's see what we got here. Let's see, collection list reference to multiple records. Okay. So the kids reference the parents, or the parents reference the kid. Yeah, because the the parent gets created first, and then the children can link up to the parent. Yeah. And parents that only got one parent. Only got one parent. What you gonna do? So here we can now add parent. And let's see. Get to parent record. Boom. Look up parent record. What the heck? Record. Okay, it's just this ID, I guess. No. Why is it not like this? What the heck? The heck we put it for parents here? Did we save it? Parents list. List of what? Oh. Parents. Of course, it's not even connected to anything. What the heck? Parent. There we go. Okay, so make sure you reference it to the table before you try putting it in a flow. So now, let's see, this is smart enough now to not know anything. So if I refresh something, yes. If I go to our flow, so the decision table is considered like flow, or it's considered a automation. So if we go to create, go here, let's go to parents, and we're gonna drag our parent record. Still doesn't work. Why? What goes here? What can we put in here? What? You could put a first name in there, really? You can put a string in there. Why? What the heck? What's wrong with this thing? Did we find the scope yet? Not even. Okay. There's our scope. It's not there. Scope. This is a big one. Application cross scope access. What does this do again? Oh, you can give it access. Wow. Okay, so we're doing good progress. For some reason, when we create student record, what does this look in the form? Let's take a look at the form. Okay. So we got student record, we got form. Parents list. So maybe the type is not what we want. No, it's exactly what we want. Huh. Now this reference qualifier has to, like, you can't just be any person. So you know what? Let's do it the other way. You know, before I create stuff, I'm gonna go to tables, columns. It's good to look at what's already built and kind of like get your ideas from that, because they already spend everything to build this stuff, you know, so years and years and years. So which one should I look at? Something that's simple, right? Change. You're gonna look at change. Yeah, all right. That's simple. Simple enough. Yeah, go SNF goal. Goal action. All right, let's see what goal is. And I look at the table this way. What? Okay, at least here we can see the table. All right. Adventure Express. Okay. So we have goal, create goal. And goal is referencing task, unit, owner. So see that they're using like these user, right? Everybody's a user. They're referencing unit and task. Okay, so see task. Status indicator is a choice. Goal indicator, direction. Domain ID. Domain path. Target. Actual achievement till date. Plan achievements. Updates. Yo, you can't get more basic than this. Okay, let's take a look at the list. By the way, this is how you can look at a list of stuff. Okay, short description, state. Look at that. Goals. Are you achieving your goals? Decrease capex by 10 million. Wow. Not achieve. Achieve pending. State. See? And then see there's the task. Okay. And like if you look at the list, you know, matching skills in certain cases. Less is better. More is better. Huh. There's 4,600 tables, okay? Alright, and then here are mine at the end. X gonna give it to you. So, what is the scope? Driver. REST API. Here's our, whoa, look at all these access controls. Look at this. It's crazy. Primary. So like you can actually customize all this if you really wanted to. Yo, the best attributes you can have is for the condition tables. Chuck talks about that in some of the videos. Did you know? It gives you like just better visibility on your conditions and an easier way to manage them. All right, so we got our parent table. So we do have a spouse here. See spouse, and then I'm just gonna add. You know why not? Just add chill students. Yeah, students. So all right, so here's everything. So we got condition, data structure, field name, list, see reference to multiple records. Okay, so that's gonna be it. Some places call it multi-reference. So see, reference is to one record, right? But we can have many students. So we want a list of students, which is a list of sysids, okay? And then workflow, that's if you're gonna have it tied into a workflow. Script, plain JavaScript. Okay, you got JavaScript, okay. Reference, so let's do our list. Okay, list. Okay, list. And then we're gonna list the student table. All right, and we have that's it. And then we have display. Display is just one field. Okay, boom, done. Okay, so now here. So this creates the student record, okay? And then we're gonna update record, which see this is when it finds if it finds the parent, and if the student is not the same, okay, it's gonna update our parent record, okay, which is what? Which is lookup. Oh, maybe that's why. Okay, so update parent record, student, okay, and it's gonna be this record, okay. So number 6, student record, boom, nothing. What? What? Student ID? No? Why? Isn't this first name? Boom. Why does it put a first name in there? What am I gonna do with first name? So why is this like field student, but student is a sysid? So it could be any field except sysid. Student ID can be. I don't get this. Doesn't make any sense. So it could be another list. And it can be number. What the heck? Oh, here it is. Sure. Let's put that. See what happens. Okay, create parent record, create student record, and then update. Right, update. I guess, do you have to do a lookup again? I don't get it. Can't it just that doesn't make any sense. You gotta look it up. The record you just created, you gotta look it up again. Hmm. 'Cause this you can't put this there. What the heck? Why is this not working? How? I think you should. You know what? I'm gonna add a log here and see what are we actually getting. All right, so we got some logs going, so we can kind of like figure out what's going on here. So and let's look up parent. Okay, so team items, Martian items. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to do the catalog, okay? And it should be this first one up here, I believe. Okay, student transportation. We're gonna try it. So we got Robert, fungi. All right, people. So that's all for tonight. You guys have a blessed evening, and I'll see you in the next one.